Good morning. It is Dad Domesticated, and today I'm going to teach you how to fix a very common problem with garbage disposals, which is a jammed disposal. The disposal usually gets jammed because people put stuff down it that you're not supposed to. Coffee grounds, oatmeal, rice. Those are three of the biggest culprits that you see. And what will happen is they get stuck into the spinning mechanism, and it just makes it so that it jams up and it can't spin free. Now, the first thing that you want to do is unplug the disposal and put your hand down in it and just see if you can feel what's jamming it up. A lot of times you can feel it, you can kind of spin it with your hand, and that's going to unjam it. Definitely make sure you unplug it. You should probably have the switch off as well. However, if that doesn't work, so you turn it on, you just hear a sound, and then eventually there's no sound at all. The garbage disposal just stops. It might seem like it's broken, but it's not. There's actually a breaker type mechanism in your disposal to make it switch off and to have no power so that it won't break. Now, you probably have one of these sitting around your house. Now, it looks like something maybe you would build IKEA furniture with, but this particular one is made to unjam your garbage disposal. I've actually replaced like 2 or 3 of these in my lifetime, and I think it was a complete waste of money. They were probably just jammed, and I was too ignorant to know that. So I'm going to show you underneath the disposal how to unjam it, and then also how to reset that breaker in it. I don't know if it's called a breaker, maybe it is. I'm not a plumber. Now, most garbage disposals have the plug underneath the sink, so we can unplug it right here. We'll go ahead and do that now. Boop. And now I know there's not power to the unit. And now I'm underneath it. Now this button right here, that's the reset. So when you come down underneath it, especially if it has no power going to it at all, or you don't hear it trying to even click on, it's most likely that. So we'll leave that reset out, and then we'll just take this little tool, stick it right here in the middle, and then you're just gonna turn it left and right. Now you'll usually feel, if it's jammed up, you'll feel some resistance, and you just kind of turn that, and then all of a sudden it'll loosen up, and you've loosened whatever was holding it. Then you can plug it back in, hit that reset button. Most of the time that's actually gonna fix that jammed up disposal. So you won't need to call a plumber, you're not gonna need to buy a whole new unit. You can just simply loosen it up and get that jam out, and now your garbage disposal is working. I only learned this very, very recently. I wish I would have learned it a long time ago. And these are the kind of things that I try to teach my kids so that when they get out on their own, when they're in apartments, when they're in houses, they're not making service calls and spending a ton of money to fix something that they could fix for free in 5 minutes.